All right, guys, the watch list video for, let me get this right, Wednesday, April 24th. Nice job today in chat, everyone. It's really nice to see Kevin P's smiling face back in the room, and he's already made us some money. First day back in over 2 weeks. So anyway, Kevin, if you're watching this, welcome back. Got a nice 2-day bounce in the SPY so far. In case anyone's new in the chat room, read that so you understand what we're all about. And you might want to hit the pause button to read it because it's going to disappear right now. All right, so if you didn't make chat today, just a few highlights. SMCI, I usually don't trade stocks in this price, but Fernando does. And he called this back through 735, I believe, which was the early high was 735.98. So somewhere right around where my cursor is. I mean, it went off to the races from there, all the way up to 793 something. So you may want to, if you like those price stocks, you may want to keep an eye on Fernando. He's pretty good at those. NIVF is what Kevin P called. Again, I made a video about this today, but if you didn't see it, the reason I love this so much is because NIVF had a big move yesterday, but it gave most of it back. So I'll go to the daily chart. It's only been trading for a few weeks, right? This was the candle coming into today. And so, yeah, I saw the volume, but it closed so far off its highs, I thought, yeah, I'm not even going to put it on the list. So, Kevin P brought it to our attention that it topped out right here at 180, and then yesterday's high was just 9 cents above that. And he sort of posted that whole thing, right? Over 180, you've got yesterday's high close, something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but anyway, from there, it went all the way to 295. There it is. I actually paused the video and got a screenshot so you can see how he described it. NIVF over 180, yesterday's high just above. I love that. Kind of gives you a little quick reason why it might work, right? And probably my best trade of the day. It was a nice call. All right, so that was another highlight. And then over the mic today, first hats off to Sahil because he put WISA, which definitely is a recent high flyer. All right, we'll go to the daily real quick, but I'd kind of taken my eyes off it. Let me zoom in. Because it had come down so far, didn't really have it on watch, but Sahil, I love the teamwork in that room. Sahil put it back on my radar. I think he called the red to green right here. But what I noticed after that was it topped out at the half, topped out at 450 and then did this cup and handle thing. So I called it long over the mic, over 450, which is right there. And it never really looked back and went all the way to 608. I also gave people that missed it a breakthrough 5 idea. So if you didn't get the 450, you might have got the 5 break, and that really didn't look back either. So anyway, there's a few highlights from the day for those that didn't make it. Maybe I can give you guys a little encouragement to not miss work because there's some good stuff in chat today. Anyway, let's talk about what we're watching for tomorrow. Dawn, DAWN, had a nice headline today. Big volume, closing off its highs, but definitely a decent look for a possible follow-through day tomorrow. GOEV is still just kind of has this little cup and handle thing going, so I'm keeping it on the list. AQST, also that big volume here, and it's kind of flagging since then. It's certainly a resistance break over this horizontal line here, so I'm keeping it on watch. OPRT, nice volume today. Closing off its highs, but definitely deserves to be on our radar. CZOO, big volume, a recent runner, somewhat recent runner. Definitely want to watch that tomorrow for a potential second day play. PARA, I'm not in love with this one. You know, it broke this 2-day high I was looking for. I never did get involved with it today. But topped out right around the whole number 13. So who knows? Let's keep that on our radar just in case they get another buyout rumor news or whatever. Couple pot stocks, ACB very strong, CGC very strong. So those kind of go back on my radar. WISA, I already talked about this one as far as the trades, but I'll zoom in. So you had the big pop and kind of a nice turn day. This gave a couple nice setups. So you know what? Let's put this on our radar tomorrow. Hopefully one of us will spot a setup and post it before it triggers, right? Poet, never heard of this thing, but nice volume today and a pretty strong close. POET, MTC, decent volume for that stock. Not in love with that chart because it just looks kind of weird to me, but it goes on watch for sure. OCUL, just another red day, but a very narrow range. I'm keeping it on bounce watch. And then TWG, I'm not so sure about it. Had this big spike a couple days ago. Now you got 2 days back down. on much lower volume. But those of you who know me know I'm not a big fan of round trips, and that's what it did. You had the big pop and then completely round trip. I like partial retracements. To me, they're more apt to head back higher again. But I had it on bounce watch coming into today. One more red candle. I'm going to keep it on bounce watch. It's only been trading for 6 days, so it's still an in-play stock. All right, let's work together in the pre-market like we always do and add some gappers to the list and hopefully catch some really nice trades tomorrow. I'm done babbling. We'll see you guys in chat.